Aldnoah 0, Season 2. Loving it. I really am. The space battle, guys. The space battle. We actually got a great space battle in this episode. And we got to see what Inaho's eye can do. His eye isn't just for show, guys. Alright, so what happened in this episode besides the space battle, which I'll get into a little bit later. Inaho is able to figure out, like, if you're lying and whatnot, based on, like, your, like, movements and whatnot, your reactions. Yeah, so he calculated that the current princess that's condoning the war is actually lying about things. Yeah, he figured out that the current princess is like an imposter. Yeah, I don't know if that's like really possible using an eye, but I'm just gonna play along with it, guys, that based on the little footage he saw, he was really able to do that. Yeah, personally, I think that's a little bit BS. That eye might be a little bit too overpowered, even for futuristic technology. Yeah, to be able to make that assumption right there. And even calculated his friends, like, weight and whatnot. That's not very nice, telling a girl that she's fat and whatnot. Like, he has to work on that. He's not very polite. Let's see, Slain. He was, having some trouble with his, with his mech. The Aldnoah drive was, like, shut down. Yeah, the Princess Lamrina, she shut down his, Aldnoah drive. Yeah, she was like, you're just using me, I'm just a replacement, nothing more. And he was able to convince her to reactivate the Aldnoah drive. Yeah. She gave him, like, the power to activate it. Yeah, he had to talk about how, he's known, like, pain, the same type of pain, or similar pain that she's felt in the past. Yeah, he showed her the scars on his back. Really effective strategy on his part to convince her. She seems like the envious type. She's envious of, Princess Asseylum. And I think she wants to take Slain away from her. I think that's what she's going for. Cause she's like, oh, I'll take everything away from you, Asseylum. Yeah, so she's the envious type. Now, onto that battle. The most epic part of the episode. Inaho, calculating, like, all the shots and whatnot, with all the, like, the debris and whatnot, the outer space debris and all that stuff, and the wind and whatever. Everybody was missing their shots, except for him, cause his eye calculated everything. And he was wrecking the Martians, but Slain, he's able to fight on par with him. Somehow he's able to, like, see into, like, the future, which is pretty interesting. So he calculated which shots would hit and whatnot, and he was able to dodge appropriately. Yeah, he was surprised that Inaho survived. Yeah, really surprised. And they both know each other's names now. They're like rivals. Looks like a good development. Their battle was pretty good. I'm just gonna say it was a stalemate for now. It was a stalemate. Inaho's, technology, like his mech is obviously inferior, but he makes up for it with his incredible piloting and his great, like, reaction time, his great, predictions, strategy. So, yeah, he's pretty tough to beat. Slain has a stronger mech on the other hand, and that ability to see into the future, I guess that's an ability that the mech itself has. Because he was able to predict that the shots would hit him, so he dodged them. At high speed, he dodged at high speed. So it'll be really interesting to see those two face off again. I can see a couple of good battles, yeah, in future episodes between those two. Yeah, really good. The space battle was a nice touch because we had seen a lot more land battles than space battles throughout the show, so the space battle was nice. I liked that a lot. Yeah. I think that by the end of this show, when the princess wakes up, because I know that she's gonna wake up, yeah, it's gonna be interesting because she's gonna try and stop the fighting between Earth and Mars. But Slain and Inaho, their fight, I don't know, I think it's getting more personally, because Slain tried to kill Inaho. He put a bullet in his eye. So I don't know if Inaho's gonna let that go. He might not let that go. Yeah. And he might be the type to hold a grudge, not just for himself, but for the people that have died. Yeah. Earth has lost a lot of good people. A lot of Inaho's friends died. Yeah. And there's a chance more of his friends are gonna die as this show progresses. That's what I'm expecting to see. And now that he's capable of showing emotion, I think that's gonna affect him more. He's actually gonna be like driven by revenge, to the point where following orders might not be his thing. That's what I'm thinking right now. So anyways, guys, how do you guys feel about Aldnoah 0 Season 2? Personally, I like it. And like I said before in my last episode review, those 3 characters that should have been dead from the last anime season, they weren't total asspulls, but I think at least one of them should have died. I'm sticking with that right now. The princess should have died. If anybody was gonna die, it had to be the princess, guys. Yeah, because that easy resolution that I talked about, she can easily end the war. That's not the way to do it, in my opinion. It won't make the story interesting. I want the war to end, but not like that. That's not the way. I want to see a lot more epic battles. It should end with epic battles. The war should end with epic battles. Yeah. And if the truth gets revealed in some other way, that's fine, but I don't want the princess to be the one to reveal these truths about how the war was staged and whatnot. Yeah, by the Martians, like the few Martian traders. Yeah, it just isn't an interesting way to do the story. But that's just my opinion. Yeah. So yeah, guys, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. And feel free to check out my Dark Mage community page on Facebook to discuss all anime related topics. Yeah. I'll make it Dark Mage signing out, guys.